What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tigers' offense will get the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But
Gonna let it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the Gamecocks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The field goal is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Powers through the defender. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it down the middle. Touchdown, Missouri! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Catch in the middle, it's Nix.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, South Carolina! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The extra point here would tie the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll send the back in motion. The snap sets up the throw. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. And the Gamecocks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's blocked.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Nix. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Worthy. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Might as well give it to him again. Makes a man miss.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give to the tailback. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Watt. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And that one will give him the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen.
Turning it on! Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Right on the money. He stopped short of the 1st down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
With the catch, it's Nix. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna run it. It's Worthy. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Crosses the 45. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Quick toss. There he goes. A big, explosive play by this offense. And if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Quick pass and catch good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop them.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Watt. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end now in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Lowers those pads.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Worthy. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, South Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires complete on the crosser. Tackled there by the defense. No huddle offense to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Running out the clock seems to be a mere 4 minutes.